Okay.
Everything was popping off. Everything was popping off, nigga. That shit was lit.
Who all was there? Who all was there with y'all?
We had a lot of people, man. We had Jay Stalin was hosting it. His birthday coming up this week, so he dropping his album, so he going crazy right now. But Jay Stalin was there. We had Hooker Boy Films. Y'all need to look up Hooker Boy Films, man. He do a lot of videos for the Bay Area people. Filthy Rich did his tag for his videos, so he on that way. He just did a hood movie for the Bay Area. That shit going up right now. Yeah. Hooker Boy was there. That's a video, man. We had my boy Foots. He from Frisco. Foots the Beast was in there. That was turned up, man. We had a couple other OGs was in there too, man. Yeah. They wasn't supposed to be, man.
Real holler though. Real holler though, man. So tell us about yourself, man. Where you from? Where you from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I was born in Los Angeles, but I spent a lot of time in Long Beach. That's where my grandfather lived at the time. I grew up, shit. I got a lot of brothers and sisters, man. Overall, I got three brothers and probably like nine sisters. So I come from a big family. We ain't all from the same mom and dad, but pops had kids over here, mom had kids over here. They had kids together. But them all my brothers. You feel me? All my brothers and all my brothers and sisters. But yeah, I come from a big ass family, man. I got a big ass family. My family reached from Los Angeles to New York, all the way down to Georgia, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas. I got family in Washington, Oregon. Man, I got family all over the place, man.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm originally from Los Angeles though.
Where you is that the only place that you lived at in your growing up?
Oh hell no, man. Shit, I done lived so many places, man. My pops, he from Compton. He originally from Spooktown, Compton, Crip, and he was a hustler back in the '70s and '80s and shit. And when he was getting it in, he was that was the early pager days and all that good shit that was going on. But then the riots had hit in L.A. in '92, and my grandfather ended up going to jail for looting and rioting and what I'm saying, doing everything everybody was doing. And we ended up moving from Long Beach down to San Bernardino. I was living in San Bernardino down there where Keita and them be at. I lived down there for a while, my great grandmother. Then I moved back to Long Beach. Then we lived in Lakewood. Then I lived in Bellflower. All these is like little cities around Long Beach. Then after that, when my pops went to jail, that's when the first time I was introduced to the Bay Area. I moved to San Francisco. Yeah, that was crazy time. I was confused when I moved to the Bay, man. They was calling me blood and cuz in the same sentence, man. It was so confusing. But yeah, I spent time out there in the Bay Area. Then I ended up moving to Central Valley. When my pop stopped hustling, got a job and shit, so I ended up moving toward like the Fresno area. Anybody know about the Fresno area, the Central Valley area? I stayed out there for a little bit too.
Fresno, Bakersfield,
Yeah,
all them
yeah,
places.
Bakersfield, right down the way.
Kern
But
Valley,
yeah, but then
yeah.
I ended up settling out here in Sacramento.
Okay,
Once I became a grown man and shit and got to moving around, I ended up
okay.
stopping in Sacramento, and that's where I'm at.
How long you been in Sac?
I've been in Sac for shit, what, 12 years now.
Okay,
12, 13 years.
for sure. Real holler though. You said where do you fit in as far as the pecking order of your siblings? Like you a middle child, one of the youngest, one of the oldest? Where?
Oh yeah. I'm the second, but I'm the oldest son. So I have an older sister, and she's shorter than all of us.
Huh?
So she thinks she just the boss of all bosses. But yeah. I got an older sister. Other than that, everybody younger. So everybody look up to Big Bro and shit.
Damn, man, you just alike, bruh. I'm like on my mama's side, it's just me and my big sister, but on my daddy's side, I'm the oldest out of the rest of my siblings. You know what I'm saying? You know
Man,
what I mean? My pops had about 7 kids. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm still getting to know all of them. You know what I mean? Some of them I didn't know of prior to me getting locked up, though. But you know what I'm saying? We got that in common
Yeah.
right there. For sure, for sure. And so how was your upbringing, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know, you moved over all over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, did you grow up? Did you grow up in the system? You grew up banging? You know what I'm saying? How was it?
Shit, man. I grew up, man. It's hard to explain how I grew up, man. I grew up kind of reckless, and I say that because my parents had me as teenagers. You know what I'm saying? My sister was born when my mom was 14, and then I was born when my mom was 16. So, you know what I'm saying? Before she even got out of high school, she already had two kids. My dad, he was on his GED type because, like I said, he was in the streets. My pops, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no job or nothing. He was pushing whips. He was one of them dudes. You feel me? So, you know, I used to just watch him, be with him. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention, meet all these older feet, all these older folks I used to kick it with, man. Like that's why I feel like I got an old soul, because you know I feel like I was raised by a lot of older people. You know what I mean? So you know, I have a fond music for jazz. Like I love jazz and reggae. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from my ancestors. They used to listen to, but yeah, I wasn't really in the streets as a young bull. The reason why is because my pops, he was pretty strict. You know what I'm saying? Because he grew up doing that shit, so he tried to veer me away from that shit a lot. And it's hard when your cousins and uncles and this person, that person, everybody fucking banging, you know what I'm saying? You go to a certain school, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you just kind of fall into it, by accident. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I got into it, nigga, I was just going to the skating ring with my homeboys, just thinking we going to the skating ring to fuck with some bitches or something. And nigga, it ended up being a whole ass problem in there. And ever since then, I had feud with people. And you know what I'm saying? When it start like that, you know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of situations start. Now I feel like I'm from here because I got funk with the ops or whatever the case may be. But like I said, my pops, like I said, he tried to keep me out of it a lot. So he really put me in school, tried to keep me out the way. So for his sake, I did do school a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing uh GATE program growing up. I don't know if y'all know what GATE program is. It was like a program for advanced students. I was taking when I was in high school, I was taking college courses already, getting credits for that. By the time I got to senior year, I only had like two classes. So, I go to school for like 2 periods and I'll be gone. But yeah, man. Besides that, my moms and pops, man, they like I said, they had me as a teenager. By the time they was in their mid 20s, bro, they done broke up from, what I'm saying, fighting each other. That's the '90s, man. Everybody know how the '90s was. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy in the '90s, just like it was in the '80s. So for all '80s babies that say '80s is the craziest, man, I don't know. And the '90s, man, was crazy too. But yeah, my parents ended up fighting for custody and shit of us. You know what I'm saying? I remember my pops was in jail and he was fighting for custody for us. So we'll be living with my grandmother or my grandpa or my auntie, depending on where we was living at. And we'll be brought to the courts. I remember seeing my dad coming out in handcuffs, talking to the judge asking us where we want to do. And I ended up staying with my pops. And that was, you know what I'm saying? That was, I guess, that changed my life for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Did you how was your schooling and shit? Did you finish school or?
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, school was easy to me. I'm gonna be honest, man. There was this interview when I was in middle school that Lil Wayne had, and he was like, man, I think it was in middle school. It was like middle school, but he had in an interview he was talking about going to school, and he was like, man, school easy. You read it and then you answer the question. You read it and you answer the question. He was like, if you can't do that, then you can't make no money. You can't do this. You can't do that. So I always kept that in the back of my mind. So I used to, man, I was 4.0 in middle school, honor roll, all that good shit. I used to get the stickers and all that. I ended up graduating college, and I graduated high school in '09. I graduated college in 2014. So yeah, I did take that on. I appreciate my pops for, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep me educated, but you know what I'm saying, reality is always settling in. Reality always kick in for sure. So
For sure. You play any sports or anything in high school?
yeah, man, I'm a big basketball head. So I think somebody was talking like they was playing ball. I for sure want to see what they doing on the court. But yeah, I played sports, basketball mainly. I did track. I played football in the summer. Only reason why I did it is because they got to travel and you know what I'm saying, they worked out harder than the basketball players. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the tallest cat in the world, man. I'm only like 5'9". So, you know what I mean? I always try to work a little harder because I wasn't 6'4". I wasn't 6'6". So I
Hey,
always had
Tommy.
to. Yeah.
Hey, that's real. That football season. If you a true basketball player, that football season gets you right for
That
basketball
football
season.
gets you right. These boys be doing all type of shit on the field.
Man, they
They
trying
get
to
you
bag
right.
you.
You get in the basketball court, that little bumping and shit ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. You be trying to take a nigga head off.
For real.
Man.
So yeah, I played basketball. I even one year I did tennis. One year I did tennis, man. The only reason why I did it is I was just trying to get extra credits for college. You know what I'm saying? The more you did, the more credits you got. And yeah. But other than that, it was basketball track for me. And yeah, I took that from freshman end of freshman year all the way through senior year.
Well, holla no. Like I said, yeah, I played 4 sports in high school too. You know, football. You know, I was like a hybrid, strong safety and outside linebacker, and played some tailback. And I boxed though, and I ran track and cross country to stay in shape for boxing. You know what I'm saying? But football is my
Hmm.
real passion. I had a scholarship though, but I went back. Took my ass to the streets. I didn't do shit with it, but wind up. Actually, you know what I'm saying? My decision to come back to the town after I graduated high school in '98. You know what I'm saying? It's like every decision that I made from that point forward kind of culminated into me being where I'm at right now, though. So I'm gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? When I get to talk about my story and shit, I'm gonna highlight a lot of that. You know what I mean? But tonight is on you,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's why. Hey, man, that's you stating that. That's one reason I never moved back to LA too, man. People always ask me. I'll be in LA a lot though. Like I got a lot of family out there. I fly out there all day, pull up out there all day. But if I go back, I don't know, man. I'm not. I didn't see too much happen. Not only just in the streets, but you know what I'm saying. Just even with the famous rappers and all that type of shit, man. They, you know what I'm saying. People always die in their city, man. That's the saddest thing I think anybody could, say, man. Especially I remember when Jim Jones had an interview and he said something like being a rapper is more dangerous than being in the army. And they was killing him for it. And I'm sitting there thinking about it like, bro, he really hitting it on the button. I know the army is a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? What rappers are doing is a very uncontrolled environment, especially at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? At the top, yeah, y'all got security at the big arenas, y'all got security around y'all, security cars and all that. But down at the bottom in the underground world, you know what I'm saying? Promoters are doing niggas and backdooring motherfuckers, DJs and producers selling beats to multiple motherfuckers, people stealing people beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's on the low, on the underground level, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So people getting killed behind that's not famous. You know what I'm saying? Cameramans shooting videos on different sides of the hoods, different ops, you know what I'm saying, on
Man, Tommy,
videos
hey,
and
for
shit.
real, speak on that one for real, because I was just saying that shit. A nigga, bro, I kid you not, I had told this nigga one video, man, I said, I ain't want the video no more. Because nigga came over here playing politics, and nigga, like, keep that shit 100. Don't tell me what the ops is doing, you feel me? Or don't even be working with them niggas type shit.
Yeah. And that shit, and they always tell me, oh, I'm not involved. You involved, bro. You doing that, you involved.
For real, you
So
affiliated.
you
Affiliation is a key
affiliated,
part.
man, and that's gonna start getting to the beat mans. You know what I'm saying? I already know a few beat mans that's like, nigga, I won't sell beats to this nigga or that nigga. Like, and to me, I feel like that's fucking the game up. You know what I'm saying? But That's what I'm saying. It's dangerous in this shit. It's dangerous, man. And to know a lot of rappers die in their city, I don't know if I'll ever move to LA. Like, man, I'll be in Idaho with 100 acres somewhere.
Hey, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that part of the. I'm gonna get to that part of it. I wanted to get because I got a lot of questions surrounding that arena, but I wanted to get more background on on you and your upbringing. You know what I mean, to kind of set it up as to who you are. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
so it'll make more sense of what I'm saying, your content and the music that you put out. You know what I'm saying, so people can understand who Tommy is. You know what I'm saying, where he come from, and what he about. You know what I'm saying. Um, so, um, so you been in SAC 12 years. All right, so you got any kids? You married? What? When
yeah. I got two daughters, man. I got two beautiful daughters, man. Nyla and Asia. You know what I'm saying? They 9, and my littlest one about to be 2 in about the summertime. So yeah, man.
how old are you, bro?
I got,
How old are you?
yeah. When people see me, people be surprised, man. I'm 32 years old, man.
Okay.
I was born in 1990. People see me and be asking me for my ID and shit, and they always ask, "Why you look so young, man?" I'm like, man, it's either my ancestors or this weed I've been smoking since I've been 8, man. I've been smoking since 8 years old.
Well, holla though. Okay. So there it goes as far as motivation though. You know what I mean? Like I said, and it's a method to the questions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you got to know what motivated dude. You know what I'm saying? And why they doing and what they in for. And and it's understandable. Not only you not going back to LA. You know what I'm saying? Due to the things that you mentioned, but you know what I'm saying, because you're raising two young queens too. You gotta have an environment for them though.
You
So
in the matrix.
the environment is everything though. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you in the matrix, though.
Can y'all hear me now? I'm still in the matrix. Am I still in the
try it
matrix?
again.
Am I
Yeah, a
still
little
in
bit.
Am I still in the matrix? Or can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, but you still in the matrix, though.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. So, now what I was saying was it's understandable, you know what I'm saying, why you ain't went back to that section, you know what I'm saying, not just for the things that you highlighted, but because you raising two young queens and you got to make decisions for them too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the
that's fact.
same reason why I salute my sister Raquel. You know what I'm saying? She had to make make a family decision. You know what I'm saying? For her young cubs as well, though, when she had to relocate. You know what I'm saying? So that seems to be an emerging opinion, though. So I'm taking, as a dude that's on his way back to society, I'm taking notes from that, though. So that so how long you been into music, bro? You know what I'm saying? And what kind of music do you do? You know what I'm saying? What's your genre?
Well, I mean, I do. To be honest, I'll do any music. Like if I hear the beat, if I hear the sound, and I come up with something with it, you know what I'm saying. I got rock songs I did with a couple of my boys. I got country songs I done did with my brother Drace, man. It, I really love music. Like I, I fell
Hello.
in love with music, and I think that's what a lot of artists don't do.
When did you fall in love with it? When was it like? What inspires you to it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Man, what inspired me was just watching my family grow up listening to Tupac, DJ Quick, Corrupt, you know what I'm saying, Snoop, you know what I mean? Listen to all these people, you know what I'm saying? Too Short, E40, you know what I'm saying? Hearing these people rap, my family get all happy, start jumping up when they hear that, or they hear Marvin Gaye come on, Al Green, you know what I'm saying?
Who is your favorite artist coming up?
Well, coming up, it was Snoop Dogg. I was living in Long Beach, so like Snoop Dogg was like everything, especially when we actually ran into Snoop Dogg. We ran into Snoop Dogg in Lakewood. He pulled up to the liquor store right by Garfield Elementary School. We was riding our bikes over there. Back in the day, I don't know if people remember back in the day, if you got a Tootsie Roll pop, if it had a star on it, you'll get another Tootsie Roll. So we used to go in there and try to search for the Tootsie Roll pops with the stars on it so we can get an extra one. And we had came out one day and Snoop pulled up in a limo, man, no cap limo, pulled up. We like, oh, somebody in a limo, skinny tall motherfucker with braids step out. We like, oh shit, that's Snoop. We talking, chopping it up with Snoop. Snoop just tell niggas to stay in school and shit. He threw everybody like $5, $10, all little change that in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And dipped off. He was going. Now that we knew, he was going to do like his football shit, all that type of shit he do. Like you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we love Snoop Dogg, man. We thought Snoop was the coolest dude ever.
Um, when did you write your first rap?
Oh, I wrote. Oh, I ain't gonna front. I wrote my first rap, and I would say seventh or eighth grade. And the only reason why I say that because I grew up where it was we used to battle each other. We used to battle each other at lunch, but it was like more like getting on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I'm coming lyrically assassinating you with like Nas or something. We was talking about your clothes, we was talking about your hairline, we was, you know what I'm saying? And we used to rap like that. And one time I remember one morning, it was middle school, we was kicking it. This boy named he used to go by his rap name Glitch. He came up to me out of nowhere and was like, "What's up, Tommy?" I'm like, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" Shook my hand and shit. He was like, "Nothing, man. I'm trying to battle you today." And I'm like, he's saying in front of my boys and shit. Everybody like, "Oh," I'm like, "All right, what's up when we doing this?" This nigga just started flowing. Nigga, I knew it was written. There's no way he was punching. He was punching clean. Like, oh hell no, no stumble, no fumble. He was getting on me too. I'm like, oh fuck that, man. I was so hot. You know what I'm saying? Because I was unprepared. You know what I'm saying? I tried to rap back, but I was stumbling, I was fumbling, and people was laughing,
Hey
bro.
Tommy,
Oh, he got
hey,
me, bro. Yeah.
hey, imagine that shit. Imagine same situation, but imagine it being a girl, fool.
Oh
Shit happened to
shit.
me, fool. I was hurt.
Oh, bro, I was crushed, bro. I went home and got the composition book, bro, and was trying to come up with the craziest shit. Bro, oh man, I couldn't wait to see that boy again. But yeah, yeah, that was the first time I really wrote something. I feel like I really sat down there. It's like, nigga, yo head look like this and your sister fat like this, bro. I'm finna go in, bro.
Real
So yeah,
holler
I
though.
say middle school. It was middle school.
Okay. Have you ever been a part of any groups or you always been a solo artist?
Yeah, man. What was that? Sophomore, my sophomore year. I got a homeboy named Trey Millie. He used to always rap, man. Ever since he was little, he used to kick freestyles and all that type of shit. But we had met this our first producer. Somebody who had a studio in a house and all the shit. And no cap, he used to buy weed from my aunt. So we used to be like go over there and fuck with him, whatever. His name is Slap Nasty. So a couple times he made beats and he was, what I'm saying, we was rapping over him, freestyling over it. And he was like, "Man, let's record it. Let's try to record it." So we started recording. And then it was me, my boy Trey Millie, and my boy, we call him Young Mace. Young Mace is funny because now he the head football coach of he's like the defensive coach or one of them coaches over there at South Carolina, University of South Carolina. But yeah, we came up with this group called TVS, and we made three songs with the homie Slap. We ended up going to Walgreens. We spent like $20-$30 on burnt CDs. We used to go. Hopefully, everybody old enough to understand that. But yeah, we used to get stacks of burnt CDs, take them to the computer, and downloaded them motherfuckers. Got a permanent marker, wrote the names of the songs on the CD, and then the homeboy went to Office Depot or Staples or something, got like little clear plastic things where we just slid it in, and then he printed us up a picture. Nigga, we slid that inside the thing. Boy, we was selling them motherfuckers at school $5. $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. Everybody was buying them. Everybody was buying our little mixtape. We thought we was doing something. And then the first time we got to perform,
First taste that independent money, huh?
boy, hey, in high school too, boy, I'm at the snack stand now. Boy, fuck the free lunch, nigga. I'm over there at the snack stand. You know what I'm saying? At that time I was already stealing bikes, spray painting them, and selling the motherfuckers. Nigga, I used to do crazy. I used to collect cans. I used to trade Pokemon cards, nigga, for money. Boy, I used to whatever it is to get some money. That's shit. That's what it was. That's what it was, man. But yeah, our first time I got to perform was at a talent show though. It was right after we got done with selling the mixtapes and all that shit. We had a talent show and we got to perform. And that shit, we got to perform for the whole school. That shit was hard. Like that was probably like one of the most memorable